Hello, and welcome to another day of English 2. I'm your online teacher, Miss Abear. As a reminder, we have been working on a free speech and social media argument unit. Today is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to give you a choice of two different cases for you to read. Now, as another reminder, this is a bigger unit from Common Lit's website. It is their Unit 6, Free Speech and Social Media. And our essential question for the unit has been, how do you convince people that you're right, that your thoughts are better than their thoughts? Those are the ones that are right. They are the ones that are justified, and somebody else is wrong. And you have been reading about court cases. You have been reading about different ideas about free speech. Today, you're going to dig even deeper into that topic, but we're going to focus in a little bit more. Instead of just free speech, today we are going to look at some cases that deal specifically with social media. These are a lot more recent. So you're going to read about a student involved in a social media campaign, social media post, and high school students were punished for their posts. There's two different cases that you are going to get the opportunity to choose which one that you want to read. Before I tell you more about these two, as a general for the two, let's talk about kind of where we're going with this. So I want you to look at this question is, what can a person do when they feel that their rights have been violated? So I want you to raise your hand, and then I want you to share those answers with the rest of your classmates. Those are some good ideas and some great thoughts, but how do you know that those are actual rights and not just things that you feel strongly about? So that's something that you need to consider, is what you feel is a right may not be. So make sure it is through the Constitution. And you guys read a little bit of the Constitution, especially the part about free speech at the beginning of this unit. So now in both of these cases, the student sued their school district. If the student was going to win, their school district would have had to pay them damages. And so you're going to get to see if that student won their case or if they lost their case, and then kind of what precedent that sent. Now again, precedent, that is one of your vocabulary words, and I hope that you guys did really well on that vocabulary quiz. All right, so today you're going to be reading independently, and I want you to make annotations on the text about these three things. The facts of the case. What are the actual facts? Not just thoughts and feelings. What are the facts? Why is it controversial? And lastly, how did the court reach its decision? So make those annotations all throughout your text, and you know Common Lit does a fantastic job of prompting you throughout the text to answer those questions that are in the margins, right? You guys know that they do a great job with that. So as you read, I want you to highlight those key details and examples, and that idea, that central idea of the text that you're going to do with every single text that we read. Now, you get to choose. Do you want to read about a cheerleader's vulgar message that prompted a First Amendment showdown? Or do you want to read about a high school junior who sued the school district for free speech infringement and he won his settlement? So you get to decide which of these two texts that you read. And can I just be honest? I am so intrigued by both of these that I want to read them both. And you can. You will for sure read one in class today. But if you want to take one of the other one home and read about that case at home and further deepen your understanding of free speech and social media, you are welcome to do so, because I think that you having more evidence is going to prepare you better for this argument writing piece. So, as a reminder, whichever article you choose to read, I want you to make sure that you're answering those questions in the margins. Also, make sure you're answering those questions at the end of the text because those are going to prepare you for your MAP assessment in May. And lastly, make sure that you're doing that graphic organizer, keeping up with the evidence that you will need to write an effective argument. That is all that I have for today. I hope that you enjoy your reading for today. I know I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy that reading for today. So until next time, happy reading.